spaghetti and meatballs. And you go to a restaurant, mommy and daddy order it for you, and you didn't realize that it was this much per plate. What?
This guy is so funny, honestly. He's just funny. The way he speaks, the way he edits the videos. I love it. I mean, those bowls are huge. Why would you put together big bowls?
Then add 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, saute that for 30 seconds, then add 1 28-ounce can of crushed.
That's okay, that's how you make the sauce. I can't judge it. It's okay.
I actually made this a smaller serving for the sake of presentation, so expect a serving to be much larger than this, and more specifically for this price. Bro.
Look at his face. I need to eat because I'm starving. Hi guys, in this video we are reacting to one of my favorite YouTubers, Joshua Weissman, and he's making spaghetti and meatballs. You guys know the spaghetti and meatballs, the original ones are from my Nonna's town, and they're made with mini meatballs in a particular way, and they are made of course with fresh spaghetti, okay? I don't know what happened when this dish went to America, but the spaghetti are alright, the meatballs are huge and not even juicy. So let's see if Joshua can make me dream about spaghetti meatballs. More than 2 million people watched this video, so Joshua must have done a good job.
Spaghetti and meatballs. That might trigger some memories for you. And you go to a restaurant, mommy and daddy order it for you, and you didn't realize that it was this much per plate. What?
This guy is so funny, honestly. He's just funny. The way he speaks, the way he edits the videos. I love it.
Having it for this much. That is but cheap.
Okay, wow, $2 per plate. Possibly, yeah, I believe so. It's just hard work. I mean, those bowls are huge. They're really big. What happened there? But I guess he's making fresh pasta. Let's see. Why the spaghetti so big?
Spaghetti and meatballs. What do you think it is?
It's spaghetti and meatballs, but
It's not
No, it should be spaghetti with mini meatballs. Why would you put together
big bowls.
which you normally serve with bread, and spaghetti, which you normally serve with sauce and anything else? The two don't go too well together. Why? They don't go well together because when you get the fork of spaghetti, that meatball, that meat doesn't go in your mouth with the spaghetti. If you make the meatball small, tiny, then every time you get a fork of spaghetti, that little balls go in your mouth with the spaghetti. And this is all about a culinary experience. It's all about the experience, okay? It's not just, oh, I eat. I need to eat because I'm starving. It's all about the experience, okay? Delicacy, okay?
It's about the pasta, it's about the sauce, and it's about the meatballs. And
yes, bravo, well said, well said, well said. Well said. It's all about the experience.
there's only 3 main components that make up what it is. So you better believe that those 3 components should be perfect in essence. They should be utterly full of flavor. And anything less than that ruins the entire dish. And yet people are sitting back and enjoying a plate of spaghetti and meatballs that's subpar when you don't even realize that you're ruining your life.
They ruin your life if they're done wrong, of course. It's such a beautiful dish. And you want to do it right.
You should be ashamed, but today we're gonna fix that. So with all that said, let's make this, shall we? We've had this discussion before. Oh, Josh, is homemade pasta cheaper or is store-bought pasta cheaper? Look, here's the short answer, but kinda long. Yes, you can get your flour, your eggs, mix them together, and that dough is less expensive than buying pasta, but unless you have the buying power to get yourself a pasta roller with the spaghetti attachment, you're gonna be hard-pressed for it to be very good. So if that's
I like when he uses those farts. Look, his pasta is pretty good. I like how he makes pasta. You don't have to have a KitchenAid. You can buy, honestly, a $20 pasta machine. It's not going to be the best one, but if you make pasta once a year, that $20 pasta machine will do well. I have a few heavy-duty pasta machines. I pay more than $100, but I make pasta all the time. You use a KitchenAid, which costs a lot more, but you don't have to have anything fancy, okay? You can use a bottle of red wine or white wine to roll on the pasta, to stretch the pasta. Honestly, there are no excuses.
it's an issue to you, then I would advise you to go to the store on that one. Anyway, let's make our big juicy
Balls.
Great meatballs don't need to be complicated. They just
They look good, those meatballs.
need a touch of technique, some essential ingredients, and maybe an individual that gives a f about what they're doing for themselves for once. Start off with a 1/4 pound of ham. In this case, I used mortadella, which is slightly pricier and also not ham. I would recommend going with ham if you want to save the...
Wow, ham or mortadella in the meatballs. I like it.
Chop that bad boy finely and place in a medium-sized bowl. To that bowl, you'll add 1 pound of ground beef.
Oh, what does the beef come in that bag? What's that? Looks like dog food. What is that?
1 teaspoon of finely ground fennel seed, 1.5 teaspoons of fine sea salt, 3 cloves of garlic that have been finely chopped, 1/4 cup of fresh grated pecorino or Parmesan cheese, fresh cracked black pepper to taste. Give that a good mix.
Nice ingredients. Very, very nice ingredients. What you forgot to add, and I hope you will, it's to add 1 egg and bread soaked in water. Get rid of the water and you put the bread. Bread is what makes the meatballs soft, moist. And put some parsley too, please.
To incorporate, then add 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs and 1 whole egg.
Oh, yeah, you put the egg. And the breadcrumbs, that's okay.
Together and knead for about 1 minute until emulsified and tacky. Look, a good force meat like this should have a little bounce to it, almost jiggle. You know, you want that
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
This should make 20 meatballs, so get yourself a large cookie.
My God, he's so organized, this guy. Look at that. He's got an ice cream scoop to make meatballs.
Scoop and scoop out as many chunks as you can onto a small sheet tray. I used the wrong scoop, so I ended up with 19. Good job, Josh. Anyway, roll. Now get yourself a large saute pan, heat that over medium-high with just enough oil to coat the bottom of the pan, and once it's hot, add all your meatballs in a single layer so it's not overcrowded, and sear for about 2 minutes. Flip and sear on 1 or 2 more sides until you get some browning all over. Now they likely are still a little raw on the inside, that's good. We don't want them cooked all the way through.
Yeah, because you basically seal the meatballs. They are not gonna break because they're now sealed, cooked on both sides. And then you put them in the sauce, and they will cook beautifully, and the inside will be very moist.
Place your balls on a plate, or the meatballs on a plate. Reduce your heat to medium. Add 4 cloves of thinly sliced garlic. Saute for about a minute or till fragrant. Then add 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Saute that for 30 seconds. Then add 1 28-ounce can of crushed.
That's okay, that's how you make the sauce. I can't judge it. It's okay.
Stir everything together, season to taste with salt, and just a pinch of sugar to curb its acidity.
Okay, sugar. You're actually using nice tomatoes. I believe Cento is a good brand. You don't need sugar, my friend. Why do you need sugar? What I would suggest next time, make a sofrito. In the sofrito, you put carrot. Okay? Carrot, onion, celery, no garlic. In the food processor, I like to blend these 3 ingredients. You don't have to use celery if you don't like. You can just use carrots and onion, or garlic if you want. Blend them, and the little cream that you get out of these 3 ingredients blended together with just a little bit of oil and water. These 3 ingredients can make the sauce sweeter. You don't need the sugar.
Then add your meatballs, bring to a simmer over a medium heat, reduce the heat to medium-low, and simmer for 5 to 8 minutes. Now, halfway through that, you're going to add 1 bunch of basil that's been lightly bruised, and of course, let it continue to finish cooking until your meatballs are cooked.
The reason why you do that is because the basil, you don't want to cook it. You want to add it right at the end, like Joshua is doing, because that basil is basically giving you the flavor. Okay, if you cook the basil for too long, you're destroying the flavors, okay?
Now at this point, you need to make sure that your sauce is seasoned perfectly with salt. You always need more than you think. Okay, so you got your sauced up, dare I say, bossed up balls. Now for your spaghetti. But wait! Reserve about 1 cup of your meatball sauce to the side for extra saucing. You never know, people love to complain, so chances are they'll complain about not having an extra sauce. Wow.
Oh my God, really?
Season a pot of water generously with salt and bring to a boil over medium-high. Obviously, fresh noodles will cook in like 30 seconds, but if you're using store-bought, then you'll add those guys and let them cook until al dente, which is usually like 30 seconds under most of the recommended time.
Okay, yeah, I like it when you speak this way, Joshua. Al dente is the way to go. Anyway.
Once it's done, instead of draining your pasta, Papa recommends that you use tongs to pick up big bunches of pasta, letting it drain slightly and adding it to your saucy ball.
I love doing this. This is my technique. Joshua, be honest. Did you watch my videos, Joshua? This is what I do in my videos all the time. I don't throw water in the sink anymore. I love to do this. Huh? Joshua, you're my friend.
Until all of your pasta has been added. This will incorporate some of that pasta water, which is a good thing. Matter of fact, when it's all added, maybe add a couple small splashes of extra pasta water.
Bravo, Joshua. Please, Joshua, toast this pasta. Show me how you toast it. Please, make me happier. I'm always happy when I watch you, but make me happier.
Now toss all that together till everything is coated evenly and beautifully. And now you're ready to serve.
No, no tossing.
To serve, wind up a good portion of pasta.
Oh, he's got the fancy tweezers for to collect pasta. So fancy. Do you need them? No. Do I have it? Yes. Is it fun? Yes. But there's no time for tweezers. When you have a beautiful pasta, just put it in the plate and eat it.
So place it on a plate or shallow bowl. Add some.
Oh my God, look at that, Joshua. Look at that.
Additional sauce for those who complain, and on at least 4 meatballs.
For those who complain, it's true. So guys, we do tours in Italy. I bring mainly Americans to Italy, to where I'm from, and we go to my Nonna for dinner as the first day. So we spent 8 days in my part of Italy, Abruzzo, and on the first day we go to dinner to my Nonna, and she serves pasta. Most of the guests from America, they always want to have extra sauce, okay? At the beginning I was a little bit, oh my God, Nonna, please give me the extra sauce. And Nonna would always get upset, because why do you want extra sauce to my pasta? A few years later, I became one of these people, which are also my friends now. I always want the extra sauce. Now when I go to Nonna and I say to her, please put the extra sauce, she smiles and she's happy, because I eat a few plates and she's happy. Let me tell you, Joshua, I am one of these people. I want the extra sauce.
Some additional sauce. Optionally, hit that with some fresh grated pecorino or parmigiano, or, well, more specifically for about
He said parmigiano, bravo. Parmigiano.
cheaper parmesan. And finally, some chiffonade
Now you say parmigiano. When you say parmigiano before, now you say parmigiano. Come on, make up your mind.
fresh basil. This is
You see the way I cut the basil? It's fancy, I know it's fancy, but the basil, the less you cut it, the better. When you cut basil on the chopping board, you leave more than 50% of the flavors on the chopping board. Just break it with your hands, or don't break it, just put the basil in there.
a lot of pasta. So I would say this makes about 5 generous servings, but you could easily serve more if the portions are smaller. I actually made this a smaller serving for the sake of presentation, so expect a serving to be much larger than this, and more specifically for this price. Bro.
Look at his face. Look at that. When I make pasta, guys, I don't count the money, but this series is great because it makes you realize how cheap it is to cook at home and how much better and delicious it is. So well done, Joshua.
I mean, look, if that doesn't get you going, then this tasting probably will. I didn't really think that through when I plated this. Get on over there, you funny man. This much per bowl.
Honestly, guys, I recommend you come and watch my video on YouTube where I make spaghetti and meatballs, my Nonna style. I've got a video with my Nonna coming where she show you how to do this from her town. Mini meatballs with spaghetti. Every time you do this, you get a fork, put it in your mouth, you get a beautiful experience. I don't want to see big meatballs in the spaghetti meatballs anymore. Please, trust me on this, please, guys, trust me. Put extra sauce, yes, put more pecorino, yes, but trust me, the small, tiny meatballs is the way to go. Go and watch my video right now, change your life right now, and thank me later, okay? The cookbook is coming along, guys. When the cookbook comes, you can keep it in your house, and every time you wanna make something yummy, traditional, and delicious, you open my book and I take you to Italy in no time. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love Joshua. Do you guys love Joshua? If you subscribe to his channel, please write a comment to Joshua's videos. I want him to write comments to my video. I also reacted to Joshua lasagna and he didn't write a comment. I want him to write a comment. Come on, guys, put me in touch with Joshua, please. I love him so much. Thank you so much for watching this reaction video. Every Sunday I share video recipes and every Wednesday a new reaction video. So stay tuned for the next one. E ora si mangia. Vincenzos Plate.